Hey guys, wanted to bring you in real quick and give you another update on Park Beyond. And technically this was a Bandai Namco article like on their actual website back from August 25th, but I don't remember the website like actually being updated like this with so much of a description. So I don't know if this is really from August or if this is something new because, I've kind of been trolling through the different IGN and Games Radar. I've been looking at all these articles, but, come to find out, the one actually on the Namco website seems like it gives us the most information out of all of these articles that have been written essentially over the last month. So let me just read this to you, and we will break down some of this information kind of as we come across it. And I think it is really, really, the way this reads, and I'll link it down below, so go read it yourself. But I think this reads as really, really interesting as far as modular building goes. Just any kind of interest you have in theme park simulation games, this should make you, I think, slightly unconcerned and happy. Like, this is, reading this on the official website for the first time, really kind of instills me like, okay, these guys, I think they know what direction we want them to go with this. So I'm really leaning away from console, build everything for us and plop it down. And I'm more reading into this as I think we're going to have a lot more freedom to detail, essentially think Planet Coaster on a different engine than kind of what we were reading out earlier in the month. We were actually earlier in September and kind of getting a little worried that everything was just going to be plop and click like Jurassic World Evolution. But anyways, it says, Park Beyond, do you want to become a legend? Of course you do. That's why we've taken the position as the newest Visioneer at Cloudstormers, a theme park design company whose parks have been suffering from low attendance due to old-fashioned rides. So we know, as far as the campaign, the story mode goes, you are going to be a Visioneer over Cloudstormers. That is the name of the company in the game. With your imagination and the help of the Cloudstormers team, you're about to build parks that are a once-in-a-lifetime experience. The next little section, it says, it's your story, but you won't have to go at it alone. The fate of Cloudstormers is resting in your creative hands, and you'll have all the support you need to make sure it's a success. You'll team up with Phil, a lively veteran Visioneer who will help you work out various technical issues as you pursue your designs. Your ride tester is Blaize, a thrill-seeking extreme sport enthusiast who can't get enough of your impossified new attraction. So remember the younger girl that come blasting into like their headquarter building? We now know her name is Blaize. And it says she'll let you know if you've created an edge of your seat hit or if your design is more of a sleep aid rather than a roller coaster. You'll also team up with Izzy, a practical and approachable executive with a focus on each park's success. She'll set your goals for the park and teach you how to balance fun and profitability so you can keep making the big creative leaps that will set Cloudstormers apart from the competition. Oh, and about your competition. Well, without saying too much, you can bet they won't make things easy on you. So that is another thing I was telling Savannah and Leaf today. That really, really interesting. I think the story mode, just like in some of the older, remember your older Railroad Tycoon titles, Sid Meier's Railroad, there are going to be competition theme park companies out there. So we don't know if they're going to do, like weird things like sabotage rides or steal your research and development. But yes, they are actually going to be competitive theme park companies out there trying to topple Cloudstormers. So we're going to have to be on the lookout for that. Next section, make your roller coaster dreams come true. Thanks to some unprecedented breakthroughs in engineering, your team has developed a process called impossification. This system lets you push the concept of any ride beyond the laws of gravity and physics in the most exciting ways possible. You'll be able to create fire-breathing roller coaster trains that leap over gaps like a dragon in flight, and you can shoot guests across the park in huge huge cannons, dunk them into a gigantic fishbowl with an enormous octopus, or even send them into the stratosphere in a real spaceship. With Impossification, you'll have the tools to defy every limitation. If you're ready to dream big, then you're in the right place. And one of the most consequential little kind of like little paragraphs for me in this whole setting is this next one. Create an immersive themed world. Listen to this, guys. Don't forget that the success of a park depends on more than just the rides. Every detail needs your attention and creative touch. The shops, the concessions, the shows, and the colorful decor. You have full control over it all. Give your guests an immersive experience they'll never forget using the suite of powerful audience metrics tools at your command as well. You'll be able to see data like individual guest satisfaction and heat maps of foot traffic to fine-tune the park's layout in real time. So think about that, guys. Think city skylines, Planet Zoo. We're actually going to be able to see with heat maps where your problem areas are, where traffic flows are getting hemmed up. This will let you know if you think a path needs to be widened. But really, really interesting set of data points that we'll be able to look at in real time to help with guest satisfaction and overall, essentially overall thematic appeal, I think. So very, very interesting. Create an immersive themed world. And like I said, every detail needs your attention and creative touch. So, and shows. What the heck is that? What do they mean shows? We're going to be able to create shows like parades, or are they just talking like set up little bands, or like maybe little characters walking around, maybe fireworks? I want to know, what do they mean by creative touch on the shows, quote unquote? So yes, that is very, very interesting. One of the next, like the last sections, take some time to imagine the possibilities. If the stress of park management is starting to wear you down, hop into sandbox mode and experiment to recharge your creativity. Here you can take all the time you like to explore the depth of the Coaster Creator system and test all of the thousands of possible module combinations to get things just right. The system allows you immense freedom of design without being difficult to learn or control. Your tracks can snake through the supports of a bridge, tunnel through mountains, dangle over breathtaking cliffs, dive into crystal clear lakes, or race over waterfalls. And when you add in the ride modules, things get really interesting. Carts that can leap from the tracks, sprout wings and glide, split off to follow different individual routes, or ride the entire coaster backwards. And once you're satisfied with your coaster, you can jump into the front seat and, of course, ride it as many times as you want. It's your Impossified world to control. It'll be here before you know it. Join us in 2022 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and for PC as a game that will revolutionize amusement park simulations for the next generation. Get ready to go further in Park Beyond and become a legend of Impossification. And, another thing that is interesting that I noticed on one of the articles, but I'm not sure if this is coming to Steam, guys. So I'm thinking this possibly could be an Epic store release. So I'm not hearing any talk about Steam. So I don't know how you feel about that, but I'm not ready to say it's an Epic exclusive yet, but I'm seeing some things that are leading me to believe that you will have to get Park Beyond through the Epic store, at least at first. So anyways, as always, I just come across this article and actually on the Bandai Namco website, so I wanted to jump in and give you guys a little more clarification. I still just haven't got that concrete answer that I can report to you guys that yes, modular building will be a thing, but it's really pointing towards that, I think, guys. I'm almost on the cusp of wanting to declare that, but just not wanting to get your guys' hopes up. And I want to wait till we have that official clarification that these pieces will be able to be put together piece by piece as far as the buildings and all the things we see. So, you know, we haven't seen any of the little trailers yet that kind of show you building piece by piece. You know how Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo does sometimes, where it's like and everything, like you can watch the modular pieces come together really fast. We haven't seen anything like that yet, so I don't want to confirm anything like that. But anyways, I'm Stan Wolf. As always, thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me. Don't forget to smash the like button if you want to, and subscribe if you want to be kept up on some more Park Beyond news. I will definitely be on the forefront, and I am trolling articles and trolling the web for you guys every day for any kind of new information we can get. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. It's all at @StanWolf, and I will catch you in the next video. Thank you. See you.